Today, we're going to do a quick tutorial on EdgeTX and how to bind it and how to make it as simple and as easy for you guys as we possibly can. Now, we've got a couple of new items on the channel. We've got the ProArt PD01 from Flysky, and we've got the Starloop20. This drone actually, I was going to say it's an amazing drone. This drone flies so well and looks like it's going to fly like a brick, and it really doesn't. However, we do need to update the ESC settings because unfortunately it's come with 24 Hz. Anyway, that's another video for another day. So what we're going to show you is how to bind your ELRS controller to your ELRS drone. There's a couple of ways of doing it. There's a quick way of doing it in the short term, but there is a better way of doing it in the long term that's a little bit more involved. And we're going to show you both ways in this video, in this specific video, so you don't have to go hunting through other review videos to find this. And we're going to show you the PD01 from Flysky. Let's freaking go. Just really quickly before we get into this, I just wanted to show you the ProArt PD1 really quickly against the Radiomaster GX12, just for a size comparison, because I think we've all assumed that this is a smaller controller than what it really is. But stay tuned, because later on in the week we're going to have a full review on it. Okay, see you later, Radiomaster. To turn on your controller, you're going to hold your power button down, regardless of which controller it is that you're actually using. Now, each radio will have a different button for this, but you need to press the system button to bring up your system settings. In this one, this is how we're going to do it. And that shows us what's called our Lua scripts. So we're going to go into ExpressLRS. Okay, so I've just darkened the camera down a little bit. So we're going to go into ExpressLRS, and this is our ExpressLRS Lua script. And at the bottom of this, you've got bind. So we're going to move this to one side a second, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab a drone. This, for anyone who wonders, is actually a drone. It's not a real cat. And what you're going to do is you're going to power on your drone 3 times really quickly, and that's going to put your receiver into bind mode. Let me show you. Now, our ELRS receiver is in the back here, and we know it's in bind mode. Just trying to see if you can actually see that. It's on this side. Okay, so this now is flashing twice quickly. That means it's in bind mode. And press bind on that Lua script. Now that Lua script will look exactly the same regardless of what controller you're using, as long as it's got EdgeTX and ELRS. We've now connected. There's a few reasons why we know we've connected. One, because we've got the LEDs on and we've got them on a switch, so we'll turn them off. The other reason that you know you connected is because you can see that this has gone from flashing to solid. And you've also got a C in the top corner, the top right hand corner of your Lua script in ELRS as well. And that's it. That's all you need to do. If that's how you want to do it, you can now crack on, enjoy your life, you're bound. However, sometimes things happen and your bind might be lost. Wouldn't it be great then if we could set a password that when the drone turns on and the controller turns on and they've both got the same password, they automatically always connect to each other? And that's called an ELRS bind phrase. For that, we're going to need a PC, so I'll meet you over there now. Okay, so I'm going to keep the camera relatively dark for this segment, just so you can actually see it. But what we're going to do is we're going to plug a USB into our controller. And again, it doesn't really matter what you're using, but if you select on it VCP, is open up our ELRS configurator on our PC. Now, I haven't checked to make sure that the Flysky ProArt PD01 is on here, so we're going to check together. I would assume it is, but we may actually need to update for that reason, thinking about it. We've got Flysky 2.4, and we've got the Flysky PA01. I keep calling it sometimes the Flysky PA01 2.4 GHz TX. And we select in TX and not the RX version because your controller is often referred to as a TX or transmitter. We're going to come down here to where it says bind phrase, and it's automatically filled in with the one that I normally use. Okay, so we're now in VCP mode and we've got a COM port selected here, COM21. It's whatever it's offering you, which is the right one. There is no right or wrong answer as to what number you need. And then you just hit flash. What this will do is this will update your internal ELRS module on the controller, whilst also updating any settings that you've changed. And you've changed the bind phrase. So what we now need to do is, once this is done, is do the same, but we do it now with the drone, and then automatically whenever they turn on, you never need to do that binding again. And you can do this from brand new. This could be the first thing that you ever do with a brand new drone, and you never have to bind it again. Okay, so we're done. The AstroRC Starloop20, and we're going to put our USB into here. This will actually, as you can see, I've kept the camera nice and dark for you, but this actually fires up the power to the ELRS receiver. So now all we need to do is, I don't actually know what this is, so let's see if AstroRC have their own on here. They don't, so I'll be back in a second. So we've got a problem. We don't know what the receiver is in this drone, and I've looked on AstroRC's website and it doesn't tell me. So I'm going to show you how to find out. We're now in fact, let me just turn this camera on a second. We're now in Wi-Fi mode, as you can see by the really fast continual flashing from the receiver. So we're going to connect to the Wi-Fi on this receiver, and it's going to tell me who the make and manufacturer of this is, or it should do anyway. It probably won't now I've said that. So first things first is we're going to go to our networks and we're going to select ExpressLRS receiver RX, because we know it's a receiver, because that's what it is. Now we're just going to turn the camera off, and I'm just going to move the drone to near where my Wi-Fi is, just to get a stronger signal. And it's now selected a new, it's now found, sorry, a new device. And it tells me it is a BF. So beta FPV by the looks of that. Yeah, there we go. So it's telling me it's a beta FPV nano receiver, believe it or not. So all we need to do now, look, is first of all disconnect from the Wi-Fi of the drone and go back to our local network. And I know sometimes network stuff can scare you guys, but there really is no need. If we just move this around now, and if we now go back to beta FPV 2.4, and it was a beta FPV 2.4 nano, wasn't it, Boy Wonder? And then, again, we make sure that bind phrase is selected, and it's the same bind phrase. Now, this is case sensitive, so if you are typing it in each time and not saving it, just bear that in mind. It will need to be case sensitive. And then down here, we've got another COM port. This one, on this time, is COM port number 3. And we're going to hit flash, and we're just going to take a seat back. We're going to grab ourselves a warm eggnog on this cold, frosty December morning. Boy Wonder, don't tell them it's in the evening. On this cold, frosty December morning, as we wait, thanks Boy Wonder, as we wait for it to flash, going through the process. The snow is falling outside. The morning sun is rising. There is, I know it's in the evening, there is a winter morning chill and an eggnog, and it's flashed. So what we now need to do is stop talking absolute waffle, and I'll show you that we connected. So what we're going to do is we are just going to close off the ELRS configurator, and we're going to open up Betaflight. Now, no matter how many times you no matter how many times you plug your battery in really quickly, because you've got a bind phrase in this now, you can't go into the force bind mode. So it's like a secure boot, if you like. If you want to remove the bind phrase, you do exactly what we've just done, but in the bind phrase box, you leave it blank. And if you're flashing and you're thinking, oh, well, I can't upgrade because I'm on the latest one anyway, it doesn't matter. You just remove the bind phrase and you reflash. Now what we're going to do, with it flashing in receive mode, is turn on our controller. And if we wait for 1 second, we will see that will go solid. That's beeped. We're now connected, and we didn't have to do anything. And the eagle-eyed amongst you may well say, yes, but quads. You'd already bound it a second ago, and that's fine. But if you take out that first step and you just do this step, that first step becomes completely irrelevant. Simple as that. So those are the two ways of how to how to bind your ELRS drone to your ELRS controller, and also a way of how to update your firmware if you need to update your firmware, and add or remove a bind phrase if you need to add or remove a bind phrase. If you've got any questions whatsoever, please do just drop them in the comments down below. But from me and from him, it's been an absolute pleasure, and you've all been legends. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Peace.
Peace. Yes. YouTube and I have had a chat, and we believe that this is the video that you'll like the most. So watch it and let me know if they're right.